I was extremely shocked to find that this was $3.99 for one of my favorite Megazords, which is of course the white Tigerzord. And it comes in what looks like a videotape box, or 2 boxes, you know, almost. They didn't quite do the same job they did originally. I bought a similar one for $16.99, but it wasn't nearly as cool. I think it was the Lost in Space Megazord. The white Tigerzord morphs into the warrior mode to battle giant-sized monsters. Now, I actually paid way more for a reaction version of this, so I want to have a little comparison when we get him out. Okay, on the bottom, like this looks like a VCR tape, sort of. I think they're kind of, it used to look like 2 VCR tapes side by side. I don't know. Yes, and the what was it? The movies that had more than 2 VCR, more than 1 VCR tape, they would come in 2 packs similar to this. So I guess it's still looking like that mode. Oh, here we go. There's the, looks more like a VCR tape. Volume 1, Volume 2. They have a little background in it and everything. And of course they come with their plastic-free packaging, which are really pushing. And then that means we could have a dead squirrel in here and I wouldn't know it until I open it up. All right, first off, we got his sword. So let's compare the swords. Sadly, it's got a lack of paint compared to the reaction sword. The reaction figure has a lack of articulation. And if this is anything like the other one I bought for $16.99, it's going to have better articulation. So side by side, he's slightly taller. It doesn't matter how big they are, because I do have the Toys R Us special one they did back in the day. Like the newer versions, like Masterpiece sort of. Okay, let's get his scimitar in his hand. I'll do this off camera so I have to like shake the table. It is a beautiful day out here, but it's a little drafty out here too. Well, I wouldn't say drafty, I'd say windy. But so which one is your favorite of the Megazords? My Tigerzord has always been one of my favorites. I would really wish that they would have a way to combine him with the white Falcon Zord. I know they're not from the same original, but the white Falcon Zord sitting on his back would be absolutely perfect. And if you made him into a black version of this, where the white's black, and I wouldn't want the black to be white, but maybe the black would be silver, and then have the black Falcon Zord on the back, oh, that would be my personal Megazord. So we got these two side by side. Now let's see what kind of articulation we have. You remember on the reaction, there's only like 5 POA. Barely. All right, let's see what we have on this guy right here. We have full 360 degrees. At the head, the arm is on a interesting, not really ball. It's more like it, yeah, it's like a big disc that moves all the way out this much. And it goes, of course, 360 degrees all the way around. His wrist is on a swivel. His legs, you're not gonna get much out of them. There's a ball joint, so to speak. It looks kind of like one, but that right there, it's gonna keep him from moving. So I don't know why they even bothered. I mean, really. I think they could have done a much better job on like the knees and the legs. It's just kind of like they just threw something in there and said, here. All right. Yeah, it's better articulation than the very original one, but let's be honest, it's not nearly as cool as the original one. This one does not turn into a white Tigerzord, like, you know, into an actual tiger. So, I mean, if you're going to cheapen now, that's just not the way to go. But he does have some good paint apps. Compared him to the reaction, though, that's sad, not nearly as good. I would imagine that that's the demise of these guys, is that they did not put everything into it, and people were kind of feeling like, if it's half-hearted, why try? Now, I like him just because he's going to be, you know, something to sit on the shelf. Probably him and his little brother standing side by side. But at the same time, I feel like Hasbro, if you really want us to buy into this thing, give us articulation. There's no reason not to. We know you can do it. Hello, Transformers. You make Transformers. Why can't you even make this one transform? So in the future, Hasbro, I would highly recommend you make them transformable. Then you wouldn't have to clearance these out for $3.99. So did I get my money's worth? Absolutely. $3.99. That's a good deal. Would I have paid full price for it? Not at all. Let's see what they say the full price should have been. It says their price was $9.99. I remember them being a lot more. I paid $16.99 for the one I got. Maybe it was a different one, different series. Even their flip head changers have better articulation. So Hasbro, you can do better than this. So comment below, did you get this one? Did you pick it up at Ollie's? Did you pay full price? What was the full price? Also, do you think that they're gonna make any better ones anytime soon? I have my doubts. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.